URC round number 17, folks. That is a big result for Connacht. They are still alive with one round to play. Round 18 is going to be very, very tasty with Connacht, Ulster, Munster, Cardiff, kind of all trying to secure those final spots in the top 8. Somebody's going to miss out. But Connacht's win here means they get one last throw of the dice. If all of those teams win, then Connacht's still going to be out, I think. But, yeah, it's going to be very, very tasty. We'll go through some of the key events and stats in this match, and you guys can let us know your thoughts on how it went. Connacht, they win this match in the first half, didn't they? Like, it's 3 tries to zip in the first half, and Munster are certainly not helped by a red card, or 20-minute red card to Dermot Barron, which is a little bit controversial. I don't think Alan Quinlan on commentary liked it one iota, but it's kind of, it's an unusual situation, so it's hard to get a heck of a lot of a read on it for mine. It was all Connacht early. Absolutely. Like, they had all the pressure, and to be fair, I thought Munster's defence was doing pretty well, and Connacht were blowing some chances. Like, they had an attacking chance down Munster's end. Bundyaki ended up knocking it on. They got held up twice by Munster's defence, although Munster were kind of continuously conceding penalties, so unable to get themselves out of their own 22. Finally, Murphy was able to get it from a really nice snipe around a couple of the Munster forwards. I think it was Michael Alalatoa. His brother Alan plays for the Brumbies. Alalatoa was kind of just getting up off his feet, blocked witchily, and Murphy just took that gap. Nice sniping run, 7 points to 0, and a deserved lead for Connacht. They were doing all the play. It was all Connacht in the early period of this game. And to be fair, I mean, it maybe goes without saying in Galway, but there was a heck of a wind in this game as well. Quite a swirling breeze, which was affecting some of the kicks. Like, the kick count was pretty low. I think the guys were less game to kick, as you might ordinarily see when you can control what's going to happen when you put boot to ball more often. 16 minutes, we get the Barron yellow card. It's kind of a, I mean, they call it a clear out, but it's more of a tackle. I think that's what Alan Quinlan was not happy about, because in slow motion, it looks like Dermot Barron just falls onto the limb, which is obviously something when you're cleaning guys out these days. If you do that, you're going to get yourself in really hot water. But he was kind of part of a tackle when it happened. So the slow motion, I feel like, makes it look like he could have pulled out of it more. I think in real speed, it looks kind of a tough one. So I can kind of feel, I can feel a little bit of Alan Quinlan's frustration. But that's one of those just unfortunate ones which doesn't fit with the common, I don't know, like the common kind of croc roll. It's not like a standard croc roll. It's not like a standard tackle. It falls in this kind of grey area, so it's a hard one to police. I didn't think it was going to go red, but they reviewed it and it went red. So that certainly didn't help Munster. And down to 14 men, Connacht punished them. Quinlan was livid in commentary, by the way. But, 14 men, phases, and then they go wide ball left to Bolton. And to be fair, like, you can trace that Bolton try, as much as it is some nice play from Connacht to go up the guts and then spread it wide, albeit against 14 men. But it goes back to Munster losing a throw without Barron on the field. Again, with the wind and with your non-regular line-out thrower, was hot on it having to throw it in. They threw it once, a little short line-out move, and then the referee had already blown his whistle, so they had to do it again. And they did the same move again, which I get it. It's like, go short because it's not regular line-out thrower and it's very windy, but when you've just shown your hand, you maybe need to change up. I don't know. But yeah, it goes back to that throw, sadly, for Munster. But Connacht, very slick play. 12 points to 0. They are looking a team. More Munster defence around the half an hour mark. They finally win themselves a penalty. I think it was Nankerville. After a long period of defensive pressure, Craig Casey, despite the fact they got a 20-minute red card, it's a bit of a brain fart because he takes the penalty quickly and hoofs the ball long, trying to catch the Connacht guys unawares in the backfield. But with that wind, the kick just sails out on the full. So it's still an attacking line-out for Connacht. Like, that's the kind of moment. Just slow the thing down, man. Like, the clock being eaten down when you've got a man off the field, like, that's a good thing for you. You don't need to go quick, even if the opportunity's there. Sometimes you're better off just slowing it down. Easy for me to say, sitting on my couch here, Captain Hindsight kind of thing, but still, it didn't seem like a great idea. Even if he'd executed it well, there's still a benefit to slowing things down. So it's a bit of a, like, it's a potential momentum swinger which just swings straight back against Munster. Another Munster penalty conceded. Isolated ball carrier. Why do I keep saying Alan? Michael Alalatoa got, I think, pinged for a clean out of the breakdown, and then Connacht get the maul going. They steam over. It's Hurley Langdon. We're 3 tries in. It's 19 points to 0. Munster, have they really fired a shot in the first half? They did have a little bit of possession, I think, towards the end of the first half when they went back to 15 men. Did they really fire a shot during that period? Not really. Not really. Connacht were pretty comfortably holding them out, kind of just arm's length stuff. So a little bit troubling for Munster. We go into the halftime sheds. The stats are not pretty reading for Munster. Great for Connacht. Like, the line breaks is 9-0. Defenders beaten is 20-4. Connacht's line out is 100%. You can't say the same for Munster's, albeit with the hooker issues. 58% possession, 56% territory for Connacht. It's been one-sided. Second half is a lot lower scoring. It's a try apiece. And Munster, you'll be happier with the first half. Sorry, the second half, but I don't think you could say you'd be happy. Certainly a lot more ball, and certainly a lot more chances. They actually started the second half with a penalty, Munster, because there'd been a scuffle in the tunnel at half-time or on the way to the sheds. And the Kiwi fullback for Connacht, what's his name? He got pinged for kind of starting that scuffle. What's his name? The guy who takes the goal kicks. His name is totally escaping. He used to play for the Highlanders. Good player. Yeah. He got pinged. So they started the second half with a penalty. Munster went very close, knocked on just short of the line. Kendellen was really close. They TMO'd it, but yeah, there was that knock on, so it's another missed chance. We go 20 minutes into the second half. Like, Munster, they definitely need the next score, and it takes a very, very long time. They do get it. Like, they're spreading it wide. They got tackled wide. They've been going close. Connacht, to be fair, conceding a few penalties, offsides. They did finally get it through Craig Casey. 19 points to 7. I write the note, game on, question mark, and then Munster concede immediately as Jansen, he's having a hell of a season, isn't he? Sean Jansen, goodness me. He burrows over, how many minutes after? 4 minutes later. That's a perfect reply from Connacht, and that is bonus point territory, which in the scheme of things, who knows how it's going to work out with those 4 teams chasing that final kind of 4 teams chasing the final 3 spots. Yeah, bonus point time for Connacht. So, disheartening for Munster after you've just been defending for that, or attacking for that long, to have to work that hard to score, and then Connacht just go on the other end and score. But cracking for Connacht. I really hope Connacht makes it into the top 8, because right now, with the form they're in, none of those top teams are going to want to draw Connacht. Like, I'm just going to say, like, if you got the chance of playing Ulster, Munster, or Cardiff at the moment, you're one of the top sides, nobody's in better form than Connacht. You're not going to want to play them. Whether it's like the Stormers, Leinster, or Glasgow. However it works out. I think Connacht's the team you're going to want to avoid. But anyway. Possession finish is pretty even. 41-59. Territory 52-48. So it's pretty even. It evened up a lot. So Munster had a lot more ball in the second half. But they just couldn't generate that attacking X factor. Like, the line breaks finish is 9-zip. It was the same as half time. Nobody got a line break in the second half. Defenders beaten 30-12 to Connacht. So again, there's better signs from Munster at full time. But would you be happy? I don't think so. Connacht, you'll be over the moon. Bonus point win. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Aki, 19 carries. Jansen, 18 carries. Bolton, 4 line breaks. Some attacking options. Lockman had 20 tackles. O'Donoghue, a couple of turnovers for Munster. But, yeah, it's a Connacht win. Really, really cracking stuff. So Connacht play Edinburgh away, which is very winnable. Ulster got Glasgow at home. So Ulster at home, but Glasgow's one of the top teams. Munster play the Lions at home. Lions one of the top teams, but away from home don't travel that well. And Cardiff host the Stormers. Stormers one of the top teams, but Cardiff at home. So it's going to be a bloody tasty final weekend of rugby. Sam Gilbert's the guy I'm thinking of. It's been on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, I'm going to go take my kids out. It's a beautiful morning here in Auckland. Great way to start my Sunday with this Saturday action from the URC. Well done, Connacht. Slightly controversial red card, but honestly, I don't think the red card changes the outcome of this match. Maybe the bonus point, but either way, Connacht got pretty good value for their win. You guys take care, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. See you later.